Are we on? Oh. Welcome to the second episode of Spike Sets Fire's Let's Play series. It's been more than a year since the first episode. We are long overdue. I want to share some of my favourite games and memories with you guys. On today's episode, we're going to play some Mario Clash on Virtual Boy. Speaking of virtual stuff, we're going to play some Drunken Bar Fight as well. I'll also throw in some Mortal Kombat 2, Dead or Alive, Back to the Future 2, and maybe some Virtua Cop 2 on arcade as well. So, stay with us. While the game's loading, I'll just fill you in a little bit. Drunken Bar Fight came out a few years ago, and it's really fun for people you want to introduce virtual reality to, because it's quite simple to play, and it's really funny to watch other people play as well. I'm sure I'm going to look like a complete idiot. Hey man, do you want a seat? Have a seat. Grab myself a beer. Oh, nice beer. Cheers, guys. Hey, cheers. Tip, please. How about a tip?
I've been court ordered to follow you do.
What is the point of this game? Well, nothing really, just beating the crap out of people in a bar. Who throws a shoe, honestly?
Ask me how many microaggressions I've heard in this bar so far. Dude.
It doesn't matter. He's starting to get a bad reputation. What?
Oh boy, they're not good.
What? The character I am playing is a bit of an arsehole. I mean, never in the entire game does someone pick a fight with you. You are always the one starting a fight. And they don't even give you a reason to start a fight as well. I mean, they could at least have some story like, I don't know, some guy knocked over my beer or he was hitting on my girl. Give me a reason to attack.
Please. The Clintons tried to have me killed. Don't embarrass yourself. To the moon! You...
That's enough. Oh, my eyes. This is one hard game to find in Japan. I've been looking everywhere for a while. The first game, not so rare, and I've definitely never seen the third one, but you guys were telling me that it never got released here. Anyway, what's important is I finally got my hands on this game. It's been years. Seriously, the last time I played Mortal Kombat II was before coronavirus began, back in an arcade in the land of Oz. Here we go.
Round one, fight.
That's strange. I don't remember Baraka having green blood. I guess he wasn't human. Maybe he did have green blood.
Finish him. Kitana wins.
What happened to the color?
Fatality. Fight.
Reptile's blood is green as well. He didn't have green blood too, did he?
Finish him.
Whenever you do a fatality, the screen turns black and white.
Fatality.
It's even black and white on the back of the box. I did notice this when I first looked at it, but I just assumed whoever put the box together sucked at posting screenshots and just screwed up.
Round one, fight. Gotcha.
Jax's blood is green too. That was definitely never in the original version. Well, it turns out that this Japanese version of the game got heavily censored. That might be why they never got Mortal Kombat 3. Come to think of it, Mortal Kombat 10 never got released here as well. There's so much censoring going on. And you know what else is censored in Japan that's really annoying? Porn! Why do they have to blur out the best bit?
Finish him. Kang wins. Friendship.
Alright, what's next? Dead or Alive. I remember this. What year was it? 1996, yeah. Man, Tecmo, what were you thinking? The market is already dominated by good 3D fighting games like Tekken and Virtua Fighter. You can't compete with them. But this series is so successful. What could they have possibly have done to stand out and make this series such a success? I mean, I remember not really liking this game that much. Far out. What the hell? Everything makes sense now. Oh, Japan. Japan. I swear I don't have porn on in the background. Those sounds are actually coming from the game.
You
Light gun shooting games at the arcade. Great fun, aren't they? How about Virtua Cop II? 1994. Out went the digitized stuff like Mad Dog McCree and Lethal Enforcers, and in came the 3D polygons. The game starts with the jewelry store robbery and just escalates from there, shooting countless numbers of criminals that appear from questionably small hiding spots. This game just loves to have enemies pop up in quick succession, one after another, and then throw a civilian in amongst them, just to keep you on your toes. Virtual Cop punishes you if you think you can get away with blindly firing at anyone and anything on screen. You know what causes me stress in this game? On occasion, and I'm not sure if the developers intentionally programmed this to happen or not, but occasionally the camera can't keep up with the action. Sometimes an enemy will be just off screen, giving you literally a split second to shoot him before he shoots you. That's one way to get your heart rate up. Back in 1997, this guy attempted a challenge on British national TV. Complete the first stage of Virtua Cop 2 on 2 separate cabinets at the same time and without losing a life.
So off Martin goes in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, the hostages are generally wearing white as the general hostage fashion.
Very, very close. Very, very close.
How near is he to the end now, Dave?
He's only a few shots away. Only a few baddies away. He's lost the light. He missed the light.
Oh, no,
He shot a hostage.
Hey,
He shot
I love his reaction.
That's the end of it.
I died because he threw a van at me. Alright. So you want to see some Virtual Boy stuff, do you? Sure. How about this? Mario Clash. Did you ever play the original Mario Brothers? Because this game is a lot like that. Only in 3D. Let's check it out. Levels are filled with pipes and platforms and enemies, as you'd expect. Controls are not bad. Fluid. Mario is a little bit floaty though when he jumps. Shit. Should pay more attention. Gotcha. The hell? The colours are nice and red on my retinas. If I have one complaint about this game is that there's no save feature. I want to take a break, but I don't want to pause the game and leave it on because I'll drain the batteries. I guess if I ever want to beat this game, I have to do it all in one sitting. Anyway, overall, it's a really fun game. The 3D works surprisingly well. I'm pretty impressed. Alright. Back to the Future 2. I bought this game back in 1990. There are only 5 levels, and the whole game can be beaten in 15 minutes. I'm not saying that I can beat the game in 15 minutes. I can't even beat the first level.
Great Scott!
When you're an 8-year-old kid and a huge Back to the Future fan, you can imagine how much I would want to buy this game. And there's no internet back then to warn me if it's good or bad or not. All I can do is look at the cover, look at the screenshots on the back, read the tiny paragraph. That's all the information I got. But back then, like, I was sold. Like, yeah, I want to ride around on a hoverboard and be Marty. I remember saving really hard to buy this game. I have not played it in a very long time. Let's see if it was good as I remember. Or if it was good. Yeah, here we go. I remember I could never get over the water. You know, the truth is, I actually like this game a lot. While other people were playing Super Mario World or King's Quest V, I was spending my time playing Back to the Future too. I mean, when you're a kid, I guess you have more patience and imagination. And because you only have like one new game a year, you can really invest a lot of time into getting good, which clearly I never did. Yeah. Anything was better than doing homework too.